everyone, today I am going to show you my update on my Pan That palette. If you guys have been with me for any amount of time, you guys know that I've been painting my Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. And recently, in the past few months, I added my Physicians Formula Quad in Canyon Classics. And great update is I got myself a palette for them. So I successfully depotted my shadows from the Physicians Formula one. I also depotted most of my ones from my Wet n Wild palette. I'm going to stress most. I depotted all of them except for this one. I tried depotting this one and it wasn't working, so I just left it there for now because I also don't have room on my Z palette, and that's one of the shadows that I don't completely plan on finishing up. I just wanted to pan on it, so that's going to just stay there. But I have a small Z palette now, and during the depotting process, a couple of these broke, truthfully, so I had to repress them that day, so they're probably going to look a little different. I'm just getting closer so I can show you guys what it looks like. So this is what my Z palette looks like. So let's see, this shade right here is the silvery gray shade, and I've been using this mostly as an inner corner highlight. I've just recently started using it as a lid shade. Again, I'm putting a matte shade over it to make it a little bit less shimmery. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've re-hit pan on this, which I personally think is actually very exciting. So I think this will be done within the next month and a half to 2 months, which is very exciting. Next, I have this green shade, which I have been working on. The pan on this side is a little bit bigger than before. I had a goal to use the 2 green shades for at least a week in the month of July, which I did. So I made a little bit of progress on the green, which I'm actually very excited about because it was more than I thought I would. Okay. Next I have this green shade, which is up in the corner. This one is one of them that broke during the depotting process, so I didn't use all of this, but the majority of it was used up before it broke. And then lastly, for the Wet n Wild palette, I have this brown shade here, which completely crumbled when I depotted it. Yeah, so that happened. So I repressed it, but I've also re-hit pan since repressing it. So I think I've been putting on some pretty good work on it. I've been using it as a outer V shade on my eyes and smudging it under my eyes with the blue eyeliner that's in my Finish 5 by Fall. Okay, so next I have my Physicians Formula Quad, which technically became a trio because I already finished one of them last year in a project pan. So this one also completely shattered. Let me see if I can just, can I just grab it? No. That one completely shattered when I took it out of the Z palette. Wow, this is really stuck in here. Okay. So this is what this one looks like now. There's literally maybe like a few days left of eyeshadow in here, so this one will definitely be gone by the next update. Next, I'm trying to take them out so it's easier for you guys to see. Come on. Next I have this one, which is just like a cool brown, and you guys can see a small dip in it. I've been mixing these 2 shades for a crease color every day for the past week or so. So this one has a small dip in it, and once the other shadow is gone, this one is gone, I'm going to focus on this one. And then lastly, I have the dark brown shade that's in my Z palette, which is really difficult to get out apparently. And I had pan last month, and the pan is a little bit bigger. I've been using this shade to blend out the dark brown shade in my Wet n Wild palette. So that's how I've been using those 3. That's basically how my Pan That palette has been going. Should we make goals for next month? I think I'm going to make some goals for next month. So, next month, if I can get my shadows back in 1 second. Come on. Okay, just for right now, we're going to stick that there. Okay, so for next month, I want this one to be completely gone. I would like the pan to be bigger in this one. I want the majority of this one to be gone, and I just want to work on these 3 and try to make some progress on them. And yeah, that is all of the progress that I have on my Pan That palette. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great night, guys.